This is Love Talker by Bill Hopen. It's a bronze sculpture and it's 8 inches by 8 inches and 9 inches tall.
Bill Hopen is a sculptor and makes his home now in Sutton, West Virginia, originally from Manhattan. He is most known around West Virginia for the sculpture called Mortality at Tamarack. He's also done a lot of other sculptures that are located in various places. The one that I'm familiar with is the St. Francis sculpture outside of St. Francis Hospital in Charleston.
Yeah, I would imagine that most West Virginians are familiar with one of his pieces at the West Virginia State Capitol, right in the rotunda. And it, of course, is of Senator Byrd.
Yeah, it is a larger-than-life version of that. And I think most of the sculptures that I'm familiar with by Bill Hopen are much larger. This one, obviously, is much smaller, only 9 inches tall. But it is nevertheless just a stunning piece. It has a lot of wonderful detail in it. And we reached out to the artist to find out the story about it, and he told us a little bit, told us the name, Love Talker, and that it took its name from a play that was performed in a theater that he owned in Sutton in the 1990s.
It's actually the small size of this sculpture that I find so appealing. When you realize how much detail is in it. The photo doesn't really do it justice. That's obviously true of most pieces of art, but for this one it's a relatively small piece and the detail is magnificent. It's really a very enchanting piece. You can see their facial expressions and you can really understand the name Love Talker. You can almost hear him kind of whispering into her ear.
And the him is, you might call him a satyr or a faun or a sprite. He's one of those mythical characters that's half human and half beast of some kind, and he's whispering into the fair maiden's ear. I also like the colors that the bronze has. It has several different tones. The satyr is certainly one darkish tone, and the maiden is indeed very fair. The stone that she's seated on and the base of the sculpture are also a different, beautiful, rich earth tone. And then her hair is obviously golden colored. It's I guess just the polished bronze, but altogether it's just unlike any other bronze sculpture I've really had a chance to look at up close.
And Bill did mention who the model was for this piece, right?
Yes, it was a woman that he described as someone he had a torrid love affair with. And she was the model for the Fair Maiden.
He said he is very happily married now with kids, and this was a long time ago.
So we're really excited about this piece because it's one of the first sculptures that we've had in Lafayette Flats. We kind of intentionally shied away from sculpture because we really didn't have any place to sit it. But this piece is small enough that we were able to find a home for it.
It's located in Quinemont, the master flat, and some of that is for selfish reasons. That's the flat that we stay in when we're in Fayetteville.
We also wanted to make mention of how we acquired this piece.
This piece was a gift from Kathy and John Jacobs of Charleston. They have a fabulous art collection. They're great lovers of West Virginia art. And they have many other pieces by Bill Hopen in their private collection. But they gifted this to us so that we could display it at the flats, and in-state and out-of-state visitors could experience the beautiful sculpture of Bill Hopen.